Welcome back, all my great friends of YouTube. We're back early morning. That's an airplane up there. That's about to probably get pretty loud here in a second. That thing's like flying right over us. Alright, let's see how loud this thing's heavy. Tried just picking it up. I didn't also want to scratch a guy's driveway, so that was probably the best possible way to do it. I could have brought a hand truck, but if you guys been following around the channel long enough, you guys already know the deal with the hand truck. If you don't, well, you gotta subscribe. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. It's morning here. Let's find some treasure in the trash and make it an awesome day of trash picking with taco stacks. Let's do it. This is by far very interesting, but by far very weird. Now, this is the house that I helped the lady out clean out that little back garage over there. I think it was 2020. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like February 2020. And they had the same exact thing. This guy. And I remember taking it. So it's all buried in there. Saying no. This is marked Christmas decor. Empty. Alright. I remember taking it. It was the same exact thing, and this bottom piece was completely broken. This one isn't in too bad of shape. But what are the odds? Legitimately the same exact one. Just this one's in better shape. And I remember that house was cleaned out, so I don't know where this one came from. Unless the people who moved in just had their own, or they found a little crawl space. Let's hope that doesn't break. These are one of the most underrated things that sell at a flea market. I don't know what it is about them and why people do it. Maybe it's because people go to a flea market, realize they need to sell clothes, and then they're like, oh, I need to hang it on something. But these clothes racks, every time you put one out, people always ask you, is it for sale? And you're like, no, I have to actually hang clothes on that. It never fails to amuse me. It happens every single time. And they're not that expensive. They're, I think, like, that one right there is probably about $20. When I was getting my good old degree at university, I had to buy one for my closet. Inside my I rented a house with like 5 other people. Inside my closet, or inside my crawl space, was my closet, and I needed one of those. I had to cut off the legs just to fit that in there, and that was my closet for 2 years. But I think it was only like $15 or so back then. But I did buy a couple of years ago at Walmart. I think they were $20. There is a better quality one. I think it's like $25 or $30. But it never fails to amuse me every single time I go to a flea market and I have clothes. I'm trying to hang them up on racks. Somebody asks me how much those things are. So very underrated. Something you would never really expect to sell, but for some reason they do. Now, which house was it? Was this? Nope, not this one. I rescued it from the trash. Let's go over here and see if there's anything over here that I missed. Nope. I feel like I'm dragging my feet a lot. I think it's because I'm walking up a hill and now down a hill. This lonely shoe was in I gotta find a pair to it. I don't know if I will. Of course, that fell over, which is what I thought would happen if I put that in that bin. So, I think the next move would probably be just to lay it down. Nice little. There we go. I think that was the right move from the start. I just didn't want to get crushed by something. Decent little score here. I didn't know really where to park. I was going to park on the road, but it's too narrow. So we got to do for a walk. And I wasn't going to parallel park in between these because I don't think I could fit. Although now as I look at it, I probably could have. Yeah, I probably could have. These look like aluminum to me, but I don't know. Okay. That ain't moving. Let's see what they are. No, they are aluminum. Why are they so heavy? That I don't know. Huh. Maybe I'm just really weak. We have to do something here. I don't want to break that other thing, that Christmas thing. Next step is, do I want to rip these apart or take them in as dirty aluminum? There's got to be like a large amount of steel somewhere on these, because these things are really not that light. And for people who might not know anything about metal, aluminum's a fairly light metal, unlike steel. So I mean, rip it apart. If you're new around here, you get more money if you take off this fabric and any sort of steel. So sometimes there might be a steel rod that runs through here, might be one there. Sometimes there's a bracket underneath that's just all steel. If you take off all that kind of stuff, if there is any of that, you get more money for this chair. In fact, you get about like triple, and between triple to quadruple your price, or the price. But obviously, you know, you're reducing weight to make more money per pound. So in some cases, it's not actually worth it. But for those chairs, it is. It just matters how much you value your time, as well as if you have the right tools to do it. Oh, there goes a squirrel running through the yard. I have seen plenty of squirrels this year and plenty of groundhogs. Lots of groundhogs. The golf guy strikes again. More golf clubs. I don't know where he gets them. He must buy like bags or something at yard sales or auctions and takes out the clubs that are good, or the bag that's good, or maybe he buys them for the golf balls and they just come with clubs and he just chucks all the junky clubs away. I don't know. Guy has a lot of golf clubs over the past 3 years. It's like every 3 to 4 weeks I go there, it's golf clubs. One of the newer ones also. Wonder why they got rid of it. Looks like they just used it too. Freaking grass all over it. Black & Decker. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it 3 times. They make a lot of things. Like everything from microwaves to toaster ovens to tools. I thought this would happen a lot sooner than it did, but I guess they're still starting to pop up. These air conditioners. We really didn't have a really hot summer. It's been a very humid summer. Right now, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So I don't know if people just didn't replace their AC this year. Maybe they made better ones finally. But I haven't seen that many air conditioners like I've seen grills and chairs. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, it's a church. It's really dumb of me. I was like, where's there a church here? Literally the last stop I just picked up the air conditioner at. There's a church like 2 houses down. Anyway, let's grab these. It's all metal. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what these are. They look kind of expensive. As I say, clamps for photography, but I might be wrong. It's kind of a cool looking place. They have some ancient looking appliances in there. I'll save that for another trip. Ooh, what's this? Some off-brand thing. The problem with taking those bags, I've noticed, is if I take them, people will use them like actual bags at the flea market, and they really stuff it. So like that morning crowd, it's actually a piece of luggage, that's what it is. That morning crowd, man, you don't know what they might take and what they might stuff in the bag. Obviously, I look through it and tell them a price, but you kind of want to eliminate that. Oh, well, that's too bad. I think that goes with this, but I don't need it. Used strollers. Yeah, I love them. It's less you know, the garbage company. The garbage company. The garbage company that does this town and my town is the same as that garbage company, and our bill goes up like every 6 months. I feel like it goes up like another $2 or $3. It goes up in increments. And I gotta think. I take a lot of stuff out of the trash, so although maybe I throw away a bunch, I do take away a lot of stuff. So I'm kind of reducing the cost for the garbage company, essentially. Kind of interesting. Okay, so made it to, I guess this is Red Robin's. Red Robin's. No hate on Red Robin's because they're letting me pretty much film out here, but I would say if you want a burger, a lot of just local diners offer the same competitive burger to Red Robin, so they have good fries though, I would say that. Today has been an awesome day of trash picking. Look at all this great stuff we found. I think I'm going to just leave this as is and then bring it in. There's got to be some sort of steel on there. Maybe that's steel. Sometimes there's actually a bar that runs right through the middle of that, and you can never get that out. Like, you just... residential homeowner cannot get that out. You need to have a scrapyard take it out. In fact, a lot of them, especially a scrapyard I go to, if you bring this stuff in, they don't even rip this stuff apart. They bale it. Some scrapyards might have their own shredder which will separate it. This one doesn't, but they just bale it and then ship it out as is like that. But obviously the cool find is this wonderful piece. I had it in this bin, and of course the bin falls over. I don't know how old this is. 40s, maybe? 50s maybe. It's got a cardboard stock on the back. It does have your bulbs. Number 40. Made by No Maladies Inc. Made in U.S.A. USA. That's pretty cool. It's actually in decent shape. I mean, yes, it is busted right there. It is cracked there. But the last one I got out of the same exact house, the entire bottom piece was just like flopping off. And I can't remember what I did with it. I can't remember if I did end up selling it or I had to throw it out myself because no one wanted it. But this one is actually in decent shape. So that's going to wrap it up here for another wonderful adventure. Thank you for coming along on this awesome day of trash picking. Thank you as well to everyone who's been picking up Taco Stack merchandise. I know the views are kind of down here during the summer months and can be discouraging at times, but having people pick up a lot of Taco Stacks t-shirts and hats throughout the past couple weeks has definitely helped me out and has definitely given me that energy to keep going, because I can definitely see there is that connection there that people still enjoy this kind of content and have been very loyal to me as well. So I thank you and thank everyone out there who's been very supportive over the past couple years, especially this summer. Yeah, other than that, if you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Catch you guys next time. Next adventure, who knows what we'll get into. It'll be something fun. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.